And then, I guess, then we lost our dog, which was really shit, man.
Yeah.
It was real tough time, real tough. It was, God, I've had so many nice messages from people. So no doubt people who listen to this will sympathise with losing a pet. And no doubt you've probably been through it as well. But it was hard, dude. It's really hard. 10 years with Jay. So, yeah, he's been poorly for a long time, which was really sad. And I think I didn't really realise how hard it had been. So, as you'll know, like, I've not been on holiday for like a year, not had any time off. And I think a lot of that was down to we had a poorly dog who needed a bit of care, and he needed someone around him quite a lot. Like, we couldn't leave him in the house for longer than 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
So I had this like, and it only really hit me after we'd lost him, that like this constant anxiety. And the best way I can describe it actually is I used to have a business based in Poland. I used to go to Poland a lot, as you know. And I had a girlfriend at home who cheated on me. I knew she cheated on me. Knew all about it, unfortunately. But there'd be like this feeling in your stomach where you're like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I just need to get home. And that feeling of needing to get home. And I think I was, even coming down here at times, I'd be like,
yeah,
I need to go. I need to get back, because it's hard on Emma because she's looking after a dog, plus another dog, plus a cat, plus a horse. And I had this constant like, need to get back, need to be around, need to be at home. You know, I had the opportunity to go to Rampage and was like, nah, I need to stay at home with the dog. So I'm really proud of that though, because we did the best thing for him. And I'm really stoked on that. And we gave him a good home for 10 years. I think the weirdest thing as well, sorry to bang on about it, but
not at all.
It felt like a bit of an end of an era in a way. I think when you have an animal for 10 years, we got Jay a little bit after Emma and I got together. So it felt like he did everything with us, all the holidays, buying house. Whenever I was injured a couple of times, he sat on the bed with me, laid on the bed. And it just feels like a bit of an end of an era. It's like, oh, life's going to be a bit different now. You know, he's not around. So yeah, it's been sad, dude. Like, really sad. It's been tough. I mean, there's been obviously some positives come out of it in a way. Like, you learn a lot about just being a better person. I think a companion like a dog teaches you a lot about life, and it's probably only after you've lost them that you're like, oh yeah, he taught us how to be good.
They're cool, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're cool.
So yeah, I just needed to at least say that. And I also wanted to give a quick shout out, and Emma's fact checked me here because sometimes I say stuff that's wrong. I wanted to do a shout out for where Jay came from, if that's okay, because it's a charity. It was a rescue.
Oh, wicked.
So Emma's right here. Look, Jay's rescue story. So he was in the dog pound. So he did have a date to be put down, which was March 2015. So we got him out of the pound. Well, we didn't. He was rescued from the pound by Greyhound Birmingham Protection. So they do amazing work, dude. Like, they're so good. They find these dogs that are in pound, that are about to be put down, and they rescue them out. Then they try and find homes for them. So that's where Jay had originally come from. So he wouldn't have had 10 years life.
Yeah, exactly.
He wouldn't have even had it if it wasn't for amazing people like Kerry at Graham. What is it? Birmingham Greyhound Protection. It's changed names now. It's now called Greyhound Protection UK. But yeah, they're a non-profit organisation dedicated to the rescue and rehoming of greyhounds in need. They are anti-racing, as over 10,000 racing dogs in the UK and Ireland are unaccounted for every year. Anyway, I just wanted to mention these few little things because they are lovely people. And obviously, if you do rescue a dog, then you are helping make way for the rescue that's already had that dog to make way for another dog and get them into a loving environment, which is really nice.
Absolutely.
Same with our other dog. So we've got a Podenco as well, the little dog.
Yep.
He's a rescue, and we're going to a protest about that in February, which is going to be quite interesting.
Protest about?
So every year in Spain, 60 to 80,000 galgos and Podencos are sort of tossed out on the street or killed or whatever because it's the end of hunting season on the 1st of February. Okay,
so they're used for hunting, are they?
Yeah, they're used for hunting, and in Spain they don't have what would you call it? They don't have like the same rights as what pets do.
Yeah.
So they're more like disposable.
Yeah.
So yeah, like they get rid
cats,
of them.
So aren't they?
Yeah. So again, if you want to learn more about that, Greyhound Protection UK, and also Hope for Podencos, which is where our little dog came from. They're just good people doing nice things.
George did a spay clinic in Spain.
Yeah, she did, didn't she?
Yeah, she just there, just on the production line.
Yeah.
Street dog comes in, spay,
There you go.
Off, next one.
Yeah.
What crazy. She got mega fast at spays, because spays a really big operation. You have to like
Right.
move all the organs to one side. It's quite gnarly.
Yeah, no doubt.
Think of like a snip on a male dog is chill.
Yeah.
But a spay is actually
Internal and it's gnarly. But yeah, it's been rough, dude. Rough start to the year.
Yeah,
real
that's
rough.
horrible.
And then I think I told you not to be too doom and gloom, but then kind of got a little bit like feeling a little bit better. Went to the gym. Was talking to this guy in the gym for a couple of years. Pretty much every time. Did I tell you this? Yeah. Okay. So every time I went to the gym, I usually go at the same time every day. There was a bloke in there, lovely guy. So I was kind of like, oh, I hope Andy's in there. Nice dude. I can talk to him a little bit. And he'd taken his own life over Christmas, so that was a bit of a like, whoa. So it's been a weird start to the year, mate. Which we're going to talk about more about that on an upcoming episode. But yeah, weird start to the year. But we're back. We're taking positives. I'm going to try and do something for dog charity through Hook It as well soon.
Nice.
So I'm not sure if it'll be up and running yet, but I'll keep you guys posted that we're going to do like dog mud guards. So if you get one of your dog, we'll give all the money to charity.
Cool idea. Like
nice,
it.
Wasn't it? So try and give a little bit back. But yeah, weird start to the year. My first like real loss, really.
Is it? Yeah.
Sort of. I think it's different. Like I lost, grandparents, stuff like that. Grandparents.
Yeah, that counts. Yeah.
Does count.
Were you close with them or not?
Yeah. Yeah, which is why it feels weird when you're like not more upset, but it just feels different. Like with a dog, you're there like every day, aren't you? Like you hang out with them every single day.
Yeah. And you only apply
And you
happy
just all
human
care.
emotions.
Yeah, all love.
But it is like filled in by your brain.
Yeah.
That's what I do think. I've built this picture of what sort of person all of our dogs have been.
Oh,
And they're always lovely, aren't they?
Yeah,
you know?
definitely. Yeah, it's unconditional love.
Yeah, but
Which
like
is
they
amazing.
don't. Like the reality is, if there was like a dog, like if there was a dog, like a thing that you could clip onto them,
Yeah.
and they expressed actual human emotions, because everything is different.
it's
like
true.
a hug for a dog isn't the same as a human hug.
No?
Because that's an assertion of dominance.
It's
If
like,
you
what
hug
are
a dog,
you doing?
if you hug a dog, you're like, I am alpha to
Yeah.
the dog. That's literally what it means.
Yeah.
So like you think you're just speaking the same language the whole time, and you're not. It'd be
Oh.
funny to hear like a dog actually talk, and it's just like, get off me, get off me, get off me.
So
Stop
true.
touching my head, stop touching my head.
So true. But yeah, man, we were so lucky to have Jay. He was the best, like the best dog ever.
Yeah,
Literally the
yeah.
best. So you met him obviously a
No,
few
he's
times.
lovely, yeah.
Freedom ride and stuff
Absolutely
like that.
lovely.
He was always around with us. So it feels weird, dude.
I think what it is as well is the like responsibility of life.
Yeah.
Because I found
True
it
that, yeah.
incredibly difficult when we had our old dog put down, and being there and like making the decision, and you know it's the best thing, but it's like pretty fucking gnarly when you feel the life
gnarly.
go through.
You know what we did
it's your
uncover?
best mate, and it's just
I didn't. Sorry to interrupt you again. I didn't know if you wanted to get into this bit, but it is interesting to talk about, I think. So there are actually people out there that are doing end-of-life care for dogs, and that's all they do. And I find that actually quite lovely, because I think a lot of vets, it's like the bit of the job that they really don't want to do, because it's not nice, is it? You're out putting someone's family pet down or whatever it is.
it's horrible, yeah.
And we got a little bit stuck because you kind of put that stuff off because I don't want to make this decision, so I just won't even think about it, and then hopefully it'll just be okay. But when Jay was really bad on the Sunday, it snowed, and it was a Sunday, so I was like, what on earth do you do? Like, how do we get this? Like, Jay wouldn't go in the car anymore. He'd not been in a car for 6 months. Like, he couldn't walk very far, or he could, but anyway, get out of breath and stuff. So I rang this. It's called Pet Vets now. I think they're like emergency one, and the price was ridiculous. It's not about money, but it was more like it was a ridiculous amount of money. But it was also, we can't take the body away, so you're gonna have to figure that out. I was like, fucking hell. But she gave us the number of this woman called Angela, and all she did was end of life for pets. And she was coming at it from this really lovely, compassionate, I want to do it in the most like tranquil, beautiful setting as possible. So it wasn't like a vet sometimes might be like, especially with when they put the, what's it called? The
cannula.
Yeah, cannula in, and they put the stuff in that obviously helps them go to sleep. she was saying like sometimes, not all, but a lot of vets will do that quite quickly because they just want to get it over with because it's the bit of the job that they don't like. Whereas she was like, we're just going to go real slow. It's just going to fall asleep. It's going to be quite gentle. We'll take our time. It's going to take like half an hour rather than it been like over in a very short amount of time. And it's just lovely to meet people like that are out there. Yeah, it's horrible job. But she was doing it because she'd had bad experiences before of someone rushing or whatever, you know.
But it's really difficult because you can't stop the animal from moving. Like if you've got an animal that's like still got loads of beans in it, they pull out halfway and it can have a weird effect on them as well. They don't necessarily all just go.
She said that. So what she was saying, like they like sedated him first. She sedated him first, and she let Emma do it. This little bit of stuff on his gums, and it like helped him go to sleep. And then it was just like everything I was dreading, but it was actually.
Did it in a nice way.
Yeah.
It's important, isn't it?
Really
a lot of responsibility in that that bit of
mate,
the
there
job.
is, and you want to do the right thing by your best mate, and there's a lot. But it's the price you pay. To love you have to grieve, and unfortunately they have a shelf life, and it's a little bit shorter than ours. It's 7 times shorter than ours.
It's fucking loads shorter, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's a bit crap, but just blessed to have had a great dog for 10 years.
Wicked. Was he your first dog?
Yeah, he was. Well,
Wicked.
I had one when I was a kid, but again, that's what I think why this one hit both of us really hard. It's because he was the dog that we got together.
Yeah.
And at first, I wasn't a dog person. I'll be honest. I'll be the first to admit that when we first got him, I was like, okay, I'm a bit of a clean freak guy at home. I was. So I'd be like, he's left dog area and he's done this and he's done that. But then as we've got on through the years, I'm just like full dog guy. Just do what he wants. He can lay on the sofa, he can lay on the bed, he can do whatever he wants. So yeah, it was our first dog, and it's like so many memories. And that's what's really hard, right? Because then you like, everywhere you go, you're like, oh, we went there, we did that with Jay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been weird, but it's part of it, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Shout out to all the dogs out there, man. They're cool. Really cool animals.
They are wicked, aren't they?
They are wicked.
And what a time he's had.
What a time he's had. Really proud of that, though. Genuinely, I know you hate the word proud. I just remember. But I can only use proud.
Yeah, you're fucking stoked you've had a wicked time. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Stoked we've had a wicked time and we put him first all the time,
So
stoked
good.
We gave him a good life because he was not going to have one if it wasn't for good people.
Yeah.
Especially rescues. So it's
good.
Yeah. It's cool. And the new dog is doing better.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, man, what an episode that was. You did amazing in it.
And so did you.
You shone like a star.
You shone like a moon.
Can we also put something up here that you can click on for the next episode?
How about we put a subscribe up there in the middle?
Yeah, I love
We're going to put a video we think that our lovely companionship will love on your face.
On my face?
Yeah.
And so you can't see me now?
Gone. And on my face, another video that we think people will love. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please hit like and subscribe. You guys are the best.
Peace and love.